It's Friday with DJ and Brand. How you doing, DJ?
Well, I'm blessedly exhausted.
Well, you do so much, and of course, your breakfast is stellar. Oh my gosh, it just keeps growing and getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I'm really impressed. It's pretty successful.
Well, thank you for being part of it, though. It's like I met my match whenever I met you because our personalities and our ideas just keep booming. But the breakfast today, for those of you who don't know this, Welcome Partner has monthly networking breakfast for our clients, and then we honor people with hearts of service. And this morning we had some surprises. We got to honor our little baby angel. He's on the front of our Welcome Partner commercial envelopes. His name's Rustin, and he loves the microphone. And of course, his mother was there too. She had to drive him there. So, hello, Kaylee. Anyway, so we had Rustin, and then we got to surprise that we honor first responders every single month. And this one was, it's actually been 2 years in the making because his stepmom had suggested him a couple of years ago. And it just, with time and circumstances and everything, it took us a while to get this done. But this young man's name is Sergeant Trey Martin Birkenfeld. His dad is Amarillo Police Chief Martin Birkenfeld.
Yes.
And Martin couldn't be there today, but Heather, his stepmom, was there along with her sister, Teresa. And Teresa came to visit us from Ireland.
Wow.
Also, on a side note, Pastor Peter Polani is visiting from India. And so he was there. So we had a lot of foreign executives there today, but anyway.
They came a long way, India and Ireland, just for the breakfast. I mean,
yeah,
you can't beat that.
You're right, Brent. They're coming in from everywhere just to attend this. But it was so exciting because it was a surprise when we brought up Trey. He didn't know it, and he'd been nominated by Potter County Sheriff Brian Thomas. So they came up and we got to honor him and surprise him. And of course, our clients bring gifts and all that. But before Sheriff Thomas could sit down, we got to surprise him. And he'd been nominated for another award. I nominated him for another thing, but he didn't get it. So I decided I was going to give him my own dang award. And it's the first ever Sheriff with a Heart award. And
wonderful.
So the neat thing about it, though, is that we had comments from his peers, comments from his staff, and comments from the inmates that he serves. Wow. And so many of them that when they graduated, that he was there at their graduation ceremony, making them feel the value that they have. So that was really special. Then we honored Charles Ritchie, and he's the executive director for the Quahati Indian Dancers. We also honored All Pro Roofing for being incredibly wonderful as far as their integrity, their service for their clients. And it goes on and on. We honored birthdays and celebrations and all that. So
a lot goes on. A lot goes on those breakfasts. Yeah, without a doubt. Well, DJ, I'm excited to talk to you today for a lot of reasons. Number one, just love doing this with you. But also, I've been involved in marketing since 1983. And for anybody who is considering jumping on board with Welcome Partner, they need to know some things in regards to direct mail. Because of COVID, the COVID situation, direct mail, I believe, has made a comeback like never before. It's always been good. It's always been effective. A 2021 statistic said that 83% of purchases were influenced by direct mail, but 2022 is a whole different thing. And if you don't mind, could I encourage people with some information real quick, DJ, for direct mail, because I'm also going to do it too. I'm also going to be, it's like Men's Hair Club. I'm not just the president, I'm the client, right? Well, in this case, I'm not the president, but I'm a client. And you've got such a great thing. I mean, people love you. They trust you. Gosh, you paid your dues 3 times over in the city of Amarillo. But as a newcomer, I know how much people love you in this city, and obviously, they're getting some result. They're happy with what they're getting, but the average return on investment for direct mail is $4 for every 127 spent. That's from the Global Newswire. More than 40% of direct mail recipients read at least or scan direct mail that they get. That's Small Business Genius. There's statistics with 2/3 of Gen X consumers say they have a positive impression of companies that send out relevant marketing direct mail. That's from USPS right there. The volume has increased in the United States, up from 67 million in 2020 to 70 million in 2021, on increase of 4%. That's from Statista. A 49% increase in sales and 125% in increase in customer inquiries who receive both email and catalogs. I mean, the list goes on, but this is something that's impressive. More than 70% of Gen X consumers feel mail is more personal than online digital communications and are more likely to read promotional mail than emails. That's from the United States Postal Service. The list goes on, but all you have to do is just Google what's happening with direct mail. It's not only increased, but it's projected to increase. The direct mail advertising market is projected to grow from $71.57 billion in 2021 to $72.67 billion in 2022. That's from Direct Mail Advertising Global Market Report. And of course, Gen Z. And this last one, I'll say 84% of Gen Z have received a direct mail piece with a QR code to interact with a brand online by watching a video, going to a landing page with a sales copy, or to copy by phone, order by phone, action devices. Nearly 40% of these campaigns used direct mail and generated a profitable return on investment. That's from CDMG.Inc. I know you didn't plan on this, DJ, but people really need to know who are watching. Direct mail works, and it's continuing to work. I've noticed that video gets 4 times the amount of interaction online, but we talked about this even before I verified it, that I've seen it in my own business and advertising. When you combine direct mail with video and digital, and then television too, I mean, but especially video and digital QR codes and printed media, it is a winner. And it looks like direct mail is a winner with boomers, with Gen Xers, and with Gen Zers. I want to encourage everybody to jump on board while you can. And DJ, I know you're looking to help more restaurants too. Folks, if you really want to get involved, really benefit from this, those direct mail pieces, I call them currency. And people I know are doing it. I didn't even know these statistics till today, but I can't encourage people enough, not besides the fact that we love DJ, besides the fact she has a proven service, besides the fact that her customers see the results. Folks, combine social media with video, with direct mail, and I think you'll have a winner.
Well, thank you. And one of the things, the definition of Welcome Partner is we're a direct mail marketing association. Right. And the association part is our networking that we do, like the breakfast we had this morning. But we're local. And that's the other thing, is that when you get a piece in the mail, and a lot of them are mailed individually, look at the origin up in the stamp portion of it, and it'll say where it's coming from. And then that's money that company that's usually right here in Amarillo or in your area, there's the post office in Indianapolis or wherever. They're the ones making the money off of you doing business with them locally.
Right.
So if you can talk to them about doing business with us locally, we help a lot of nonprofit organizations, a whole bunch of them.
Right.
And that's one of the things too. But we do something that we've done many, many years. In fact, since 1983, we've been giving industry exclusivity. So like for your men's hair club, they'd be the only one in there doing that.
Right, right.
I talked to an appliance man yesterday, and he's thinking about coming on board. Well, he'd be the only one in there doing that.
Wow.
And
I never hear of that. That's amazing.
with restaurants, we don't do it. And one of the things, we're doing specials right now for restaurants. We've always treated them kindly. We haven't gone up on our rates since 1993. But the thing is, with restaurants, God love them, they got hurt really bad during COVID, and a lot
sure
of them
did.
haven't recovered. And we lost some of our clients due to COVID because the restaurants had to close. So that's why we're making offers right now just to help them get started, and then we will never go up on their rate. A deal is a deal until Armageddon, and that's next week, I think. I don't know. We're here to
Well,
serve. We're here to serve.
and you are, and DJ, I mean, there's nobody like you. There's nobody like Welcome Partner. I do business in Dallas and West Texas and Tulsa and Oklahoma City and Virginia Beach. The list goes on and on and on. There's no value like what you have. I mean, my gosh, the fraction of even a display ad in a newspaper. If you do your homework, folks, you can get a campaign going. Very affordable, very good. But at the end of the day, for those who have creative needs, we can help you. When I say we, I'm so on board with you, DJ, that I would love to help in any way with creative. People get half off actually services when they go through you for the creative services. But on top of that, the numbers are on the side. For those of you that you're not right brain, you're left brain. You watch cost per thousand, you watch the numbers, you watch what makes sense with your marketing budgets. You're not going to get a better expenditure than direct mail for the money. You're just not. I'm speaking as an ad agency. There's nothing like it. And so I'm happy to know you, but I'm also happy to recommend to people to look at the facts. Just Google it. The facts are the facts. They're not emotional. Direct mail. And of course, what I'm seeing combined with social media and video, boy, that's the way to go. But regardless, direct mail works, and it's working, and it's only going to get more popular as the days go by. So it's always great to see you.
We
DJ.
don't put all of our eggs in one basket for anybody because we also give you digital. When you become a client, we give you everything.
Yeah.
And if you've got a good website, then we can link it onto our website. We're here to serve you every way possible that we can, and keep it local, but keep it fun too. And we're fun people. Brant, you have become a major part of Welcome Partner, and your creative services, your ideas that you offer. You've got us thinking more outside the box than we have been before. I always love fresh ideas, and you're a young man that's very fresh. So,
well, thank you. I haven't been called a young man in quite a long time. I appreciate that, DJ.
You're welcome, partner.
You're sprite. You're show. Well, all that to say is I really am excited. We love people. I love this city. I'm not from here, but I love this city, and I do a lot of business all over the country. But I can tell people in good conscience, it's locally owned, it's operated. It makes better sense for return on investment for the expenditure. You can't beat the people. The non-compete aspect of that, I've never heard of that this decade. And of course I do the same thing too. When I'm reaching an area, and I work with many areas. I don't compete with other clients in that area with another client. But the character, the heart, the spirit, the monthly breakfast that's a fellowship. It's everything that a church should be. Not everyone's involved with that, but all that to say is you just can't beat this association of people. You can't beat just the basic numbers and the return on investment. You just can't beat this city. I love this city, but DJ, we all love you. And again, folks, the facts are on your side. If you're a marketing director or if you're in charge of the budget or whatever, you really need to get involved and look at the facts. And then call DJ. And there's nothing that we can't create. I do 7 TV shows a week, international to local. But folks, at the heart of the matter, who can you trust? Cheap becomes expensive when you have to have it redone, right? But when you have it done well and you have it very affordable, I still don't know how you haven't raised your rates, DJ, because they're worth a lot more than that. It must be because you just really want to help people and you love people and you're successful for a reason. So anyway, jump on board, folks. and get involved with Welcome Partner. It's always good to see you, DJ.
You're a blessing, Brant.
Thank you. Well, you are too. And I'm looking forward to getting the next piece in the Welcome Partner mail outs. And folks, we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.